Hey guys, so here we are at Summore Day in Phuket, Thailand. This is a really great restaurant cafe to check out if you're down in the south of Phuket, near Natai Beach or Rawai Beach. It's positioned right on the coastline, so the views of the Thai coastline are really great. A lot of people come down here for sunset. It's right near a famous sunset spot in Phuket, Thailand, called Promthep Cape. So this place is right next to it, so you can check out the sunset at Promthep Cape and then stroll down here for some dinner or drinks right afterwards. They also do live music here on some nights, and they serve a lot of different drinks, Thai, Western food, really high quality. Prices are expensive for Thailand, but if you're from the West, it's very affordable. But other than that, yeah, come check this place out. It's a really great place to look at, and I highly recommend it. Alright, catch you in the next one. Here we are at Promthep Cape in Phuket, Thailand. So this is a very famous sunset spot down at the very south of Phuket, right near Rawai Beach or Natai Beach. You can access it via scooter or taxi. It's really popular because of the views of the little islands that are just off the coast of Phuket. There's also a little hiking trail. You can go down to the very tip of the coastline, which is very good to do. And you can see even more amazing views as you get down there. There's a couple of markets nearby if you need to get something to eat. And there's also a very good cafe called Summore Day right nearby, which I recommend in seeing. But other than that, a really great place to watch the sunset, and I highly recommend it. Alright, I'll catch you in the next one. And here we are at Karon Viewpoint in Phuket, Thailand. So this is probably one of the best viewpoints you can look at in Phuket. It's just on the road between Rawai Beach and Kata beaches. So if you're taking a drive between those beaches, you can access this viewpoint. It's just off the road. It's not too hard to get to. There's also a large viewpoint tower where you can take some photos. Really great views. So if you love a good view, this is a great place to come. There's also a local Thai lady who has a couple of eagles that you can hold and take photos with, which is a nice little addition. But other than that, a really great place to check out in Phuket. In this travel find, we're at the Samset Nangshe viewpoint, just north of Phuket, Thailand. So it's about a 1.5 hour journey from Phuket. You can get it via taxi, via scooter, or book a tour. And once you arrive, you'll have to pay a 100 baht fee, and they will take you up in a taxi. The taxi journey is a bit bumpy, but it's only a short journey, about 10 minutes. And once you're there, you're greeted with these amazing views of Thailand's iconic limestone cliff rock formations. I would argue this is probably the best viewpoint in the whole of Thailand. You can see views similar to this in Krabi, where Krabi has a lot of those limestone cliff formations. But this is probably the best spot to see it in the whole of Thailand. It's very similar to Halong Bay in Vietnam, if you've been there, but I would argue this is much better. The viewpoint itself is very basic. It's basically a dirt road track with some chairs and some little photo spots you can take a photo. If you want something that's more developed, there are a few restaurant cafes run by resorts that are nearby. One I would recommend is the Bayview Cafe. It has basically the same views as this, but in a cafe setting, so you can sit down and enjoy a meal, a drink, and just take in the view. But other than that, a really great place to see while you're in Thailand. In this travel find, we're at Cafe Bayview, which is a cafe right near the famous Samset Nangshe viewpoint, just north of Phuket, Thailand. It's about a 1.5 hour drive from Phuket, Thailand. And it's a cafe where you can see Thailand's iconic limestone cliff rock formations. It's run by a resort. It's about 5 minutes away from the famous viewpoint, so you can do both in one day. The food is excellent. The prices are quite high for Thailand, on par with Western prices, but for a view like that, it is well worth it. Here we are at Natai Beach, just north of Phuket, Thailand. It's about a 1.5 hour drive from Phuket, Thailand. And it's a great spot to come because it is very deserted. It's a very local beach, and the water is exceptionally clean and clear. So if you're after a deserted, on a tropical island by yourself kind of feel, this is a great place to come. It's about a 1/2 hour drive from the famous Samset Nangshe viewpoint. So if you're up there doing that, you can come here on the way back down to Phuket. But other than that, I highly recommend checking this beach out if you're after a quiet, peaceful experience. And here we are at Lay Cafe in Phuket, Thailand. So it's just on the east coast of Phuket, about halfway between Natai Beach and Cape Panwa. So Cape Panwa is a great place to visit if you're in Phuket. There's some great beaches down there. And yeah, this cafe basically serves iced coffee and iced matcha with beautiful cakes. And it's a very local cafe, so the prices are quite cheap. And as you can see, it has amazing views of the east coast of Phuket with all the islands in the distance. So yeah, I recommend coming here if you're going to venture out to Cape Panwa. It's a really great cafe and I highly recommend it. Alright, catch you in the next one. And here we are at the Rawai View restaurant in Phuket, Thailand. So this restaurant is set along the Rawai coastline. You can get there by scooter or taxi. I highly recommend this place mainly because of the food. It is of exceptional quality and really great value for money. And couple that with the amazing views of the Phuket coastline, you can't really go wrong with this place. So yeah, if you're down in Rawai in Phuket, Thailand, I highly recommend coming here for lunch or dinner. Okay, catch you in the next one. And here we are at Freedom Beach in Phuket, Thailand. It's a very well-known beach, right near the main tourist hub of Phuket, Patong. You can access it via long-tail boat, or alternatively you can get a scooter and do a bit of a hike down to the beach. The hike is, I would say, moderately challenging. So if you're not up for that, you can always just get a long-tail boat from Patong over to Freedom Beach. And the main draw of this beach is probably the one beach in Phuket that makes you feel like you're on a very tropical island. The water is aqua blue, crystal clear. There's palm trees surrounding you. And it's a very nice experience. As you can see in the video, the water is exceptionally clean and clear. So it's well worth coming down here if you're in Phuket, Thailand. Okay, catch you in the next one. And here we are at the Blue Harbour Cafe, just near the main tourist hub of Patong, Phuket. The main draw of this cafe is that they regularly have Thai elephants come and visit you in the water. So you're able to interact with the elephants. The cost is around 1,000 to 2,000 baht, and you're able to swim with them, pat them, ride them. Yeah, a really fun experience. The food at the cafe is adequate, not the best, but it is worth coming down here just for the elephant experience. It's a great setting for it. The views are very good. And yeah, it's just nice being able to have a meal and a drink and then interact with the elephants. But other than that, a good place to put on your travel itinerary while you're in Phuket, Thailand. Okay, I'll catch you in the next one. And here we are at Cafe Del Mar in Phuket, Thailand. So this is one of the most popular beach clubs in Phuket. It's set on Kamala Beach, which is just north of the main tourist hub, Patong, Phuket. And they have all of the popular DJs playing here during the day and at nighttime. It's Italian owners, so you know it's going to be very good quality and design. You can get a basic main meal here starting at 1,000 baht, so the prices are on par with the West, but the quality is exceptional. So if you're after sort of a fine dining experience, a beach club experience, this is probably the best one you can get in Phuket, Thailand. Yeah, so I recommend coming here if you're in Phuket, Thailand. Okay, I'll catch you in the next one. And here we are at the Pinewood Spa in Phuket, Thailand. So this spa is in Kata, right near the main Natai Beach entrance. And what makes this place special is its exceptional value for money. So as you can see in the video, the place looks and feels like a 5-star massage establishment, but the prices are very similar to most of the budget level massage shops in Thailand. So here you can get a 1-hour foot massage for 450 baht, which is exceptional value for the quality you receive. The place is very well designed. The music choice, just the general vibe of the place is excellent. And I would regard it as probably the best massage establishment in Phuket, Thailand. So I highly recommend coming here if you're around Phuket, Thailand, near Natai Beach. It's a really great experience. Okay, catch you in the next one.